Hey guys, it's Celia and I'm back with another video. So today I'm going to be talking to you guys about why I am no longer using Summer's Eve. I'm gonna just tell you about my experience, why I started using it, what caused me to stop using it, and what I will be or what I have been using to replace it. So if you guys are interested, definitely stay tuned. Some of the stuff I'm going to talk about is a little embarrassing, but I don't know. I just feel like I want to just tell you guys my experience. Maybe I'm not the only one who's had this experience. So if you guys are interested, just stay tuned. Okay, so I started using the Summer's Eve back in, I don't know, I'm just gonna guess like 2016. That's when I remember like using it. I know it hasn't been like super duper long, but 2016 I believe is when I first started using it. And before then I was just using my like body washes, which definitely is a no. That would cause me to get a lot of like infections and things like that. So I started to use Summer's Eve because I don't know, I kept seeing it everywhere. Whenever I would go into the store, I would see it and it was just interesting to me. So I started using it and I liked it. Like I loved the like smell, I guess, the fresh smells that they have and just how it makes me feel. And now I know they say, or we're told that, you know, you shouldn't use anything down there, just use water, don't use any scented soaps, etc. But I don't know, I can't just use water down there, and I don't like to just use water down there, especially after like a long hot day or something. Like, what is water gonna do? You know, like, let's be real, we're women, sometimes we might sweat down there, etc. So how is cleaning down there with water going to clean that? Now I definitely understand using water in the sense of, you know, not getting anything inside of you, but as far as the outside, I just personally feel like you need something. So for the first 2 years, I wasn't using the one that I recently was using, which this is the coconut water one. I was using the bottle, the pink bottle. I don't remember the fragrance, but yeah, it was pink. So I was using that for the first 2 years, and once I switched from, you know, just using like my regular body washes to the Summer's Eve, I don't know, I liked it. I was perfectly fine. I didn't notice anything different. I still was getting like yeast infections and bacterial vaginosis, things like that, but I can't sit here and say like if it was from Summer's Eve or what, just because I was like sexually active. So I don't know exactly where it was coming from, but yeah. So for the first 2 years I was perfectly fine. 2018 came around and I noticed that they had this new one, the coconut water one, and y'all have heard so many positive things about coconut oil. It has so many great benefits for your skin, for your hair. I think, have people brush their teeth with it? Like, there's so many different things you can do with coconut oil. So I was like, this might be good to try. So I started using this and I started to notice that I was having this really bad smell. So I talked to you guys in my anxiety video about my anxiety and with me having that and dealing with that, I tend to sweat a lot, you know, down there. And I'm not gonna say like certain words just because YouTube be trying to demonetize and I need my money. But yeah, I tend to sweat a lot down there. I just get very anxious when I go places, when I meet people. Like, I just cannot help it. And you guys know, like, come on, we're human. Sometimes when you sweat, you might have a certain smell, or you might begin to form a smell, but this smell was just different and weird and very strong. I just couldn't understand why right after I get out of the shower, I cleaned myself, all type of stuff, I sweat for 2 seconds. 2 seconds. and I have this strong smell coming. And again, this has nothing to do with like the inside of my body. It's just like my skin. It's the outside. Oops. Yeah, it's the outside. So it just didn't make sense to me because, like, you know, I sweat underneath my armpits and I can sweat for a while before like I start to get any type of smell, you know? So it wasn't making sense, and it was just super frustrating. It started to make me super self-conscious because I'm like, okay, am I dirty? What am I doing wrong? You know, when I'm going out anywhere, I'm trying my best, like, not to be nervous, not to sweat, because I know that this smell is going to come, and it is freaking strong. I feel like if I can smell it, then somebody else probably could, and I don't want nobody smelling me, you know? So, yeah, it got to the point where I just started to keep like wipes in my purse or wipes in my car, putting powder down there so I don't sweat, all type of stuff, just to make sure that, like, you know, I don't sweat and I don't smell. So like I said, I started dealing with this like smell thing in 2018. It was the summer of 2018, a couple months after I had Samaya. And the only reason I remember this so vividly is because I remembered the first like experience of it. I had went out on like a boat party with my friends, and y'all, like, by the end of the freaking night, I could smell myself. Like, I had to go to the freaking bathroom. Y'all, this is so embarrassing. I had to go to the bathroom. I didn't have any wipes at this time because, you know, it had just started. So I had to get some tissue, like literally get wetted up and like try and wipe away the stench because I didn't want to use like no bathroom soap. So yeah, it was a mess. But the reason why I feel so strongly about it being the summer's eve that like was causing this is because recently I picked up some of this Honey Pot sensitive foaming wash. This is a black owned brand, and I got this because I've honestly been wanting to try it for a minute now, but every time I went online, it was always sold out. It was sold out on the website, it was sold out on Target. So I went on, I think, iHerb, and I found this there in stock, so I went ahead and grabbed two. So I've been using this for the last 2 weeks, and y'all, when I tell you the first day I used this, I noticed a huge difference. The first day. Now with the summer's eve, it just started getting to the point where daily I wouldn't even be going anywhere. If I'm just sitting at home, sitting on my couch, by the end of the day, I literally have this nasty, musty smell. And then again, I told you guys my anxiety. So sometimes I just tend to sweat a lot, even if I'm not even doing anything. And yeah, instantly have a smell. With this, I did not have any smell all day until even the next day before I like showered. No smell. I was sweating up a storm. I'm like, it's gotten to the point I'm just used to the fact that I sweat. Like, it is what it is. But throughout the whole first day that I was using this, I just kept smelling myself. I kept going to the bathroom, smelling myself, because I'm like, okay, am I sweating? Do I have the smell? No, it just smelled exactly like this product, which this just has like a, I don't know how to explain it, a nice like fresh smell. So yeah, and yeah, it says refresh on it. So it just has this nice fresh smell, and that's what I smelled like all day. And the fact that I noticed a huge difference the first day, it just instantly, I was like, yeah, it has to be this product. There is nothing else I could think of that was causing it. So I was in the shower a couple of days ago. I still have this one in there, and then of course this one is now in, my shower. And I just so happened to pick up the bottles and start reading the ingredients. So I'm just gonna share some of them with you. The Summer's Eve says it's free from dyes, parabens, and alcohol, and it's infused with botanical extracts. And then some of the ingredients include sodium lauryl sulfate, that is the second ingredient, glycerin, sodium chloride, coconut extract, aloe leaf juice, sodium hydroxide, and then fragrance. And as far as the honey pot, this is 100% natural, cruelty free, sulfate free, and this includes it has apple vinegar, sunflower seed oil, lavender, grapefruit, garlic, what else? Citric acid, and then hydrogen peroxide. So obviously you just heard me list the ingredients, and this one definitely seems to be a lot more natural than this. And I'm not sure if it's the coconut oil in this that's maybe throwing me off, or if it's because that's I don't know, but it's something in this that be throwing me off. So yeah, y'all, long story short, I am just sharing my experience with you and just letting you know that Summer's Eve is canceled. I know the other one used to work fine for me, but this one just pretty much ruined it for anything Summer's Eve. I just do not trust it. So this is going in the garbage. I don't like wasting money, but I can't deal with smelling bad. So yeah, this is going in the trash. But this honey pot, y'all, and this video is not sponsored. I got this with my own money. This stuff is so good. It has just given me a sense of relief, because I know that even though I'm sweating, but that I'm not gonna smell. So I've been using it for 2 weeks and I've had no problems, no smells, no anything. So I'm just going to stick to this because it's changed my life. So this I believe is $4.99 at Target. This one is $8.99 if I'm not mistaken, so it's just a couple bucks more. So yeah, so let me know down below, you guys, your experience, if you guys have used the Summer's Eve or if you've used the honey pot. I would love to know, or even just any other feminine wash. I think I've tried maybe 2 other feminine washes, and those just messed me up as well. So as far as smell goes, so yeah, I'm gonna stick with the honey pot. Comment down below. Don't forget to share, subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video.